Hamza, the man I looked up to, the man that was the reason for me starting this YouTube channel, the man that I have on my channel banner because of how much I respect him, has done something that has kind of annoyed me a bit, and I feel like I need to talk about this to just, get this off my chest. So if you didn't know, Hamza has a second channel called Hamza Unfiltered, where he just posts like extra content that might be like lower value, like not good enough to post on the main channel. And he uploaded a video as of this recording a couple days ago called "I Struggle Escalating to Sex with Girls," right? That is the title. So anyone that clicks on that video is assuming that's what they're going to learn, right? So he gives us some value at the start of the video, leading on to where he should, by the title, answer the question on how to escalate to sex with girls. But instead, he changes his mind mid-videos and he says in this really spiteful way, not even like a calm Adonis sort of way, he says in this really like cruel way, actually no, if you wanna know the rest of the video, then you have to join my course, Adonis School, because I'm giving out all this free information. You guys don't deserve all this for free. You guys should be paying me for all this information, which was at first the first red flag. But even though he basically clickbaited everyone and said it in this really rude way, I let it slide. But then after that, he makes it even worse and says, all these people are asking me for more free content. I give you enough. What do you expect? I'm a businessman. What do you expect me to do? And for a man that says money isn't important anymore because he makes over $1 million a year, this is a very stupid way to act, Hamza. And I could never imagine myself acting like this. People will use the argument, well, he's an entrepreneur. That's his job. Like Hamza said, what do you expect? But there is a gigantic difference being a businessman and acting well-mannered and mature than being a businessman and acting like a little child, a complete child. Now, I love Hamza, obviously, and I still do because I owe a lot to him. Like I said before, he's the reason why I started this YouTube channel. But he's kind of done this before, where out of nowhere, like, he's had these little fits, like these little rages like this, and acts like, to be honest, a bit of a feminine, unmasculine baby that a Jeffrey would complain about, right? Like, this is literally how, as Hamza says, a Jeffrey would act. This is how a Jeffrey would act, and it makes me ask the question to myself that if he really is this big self-improvement god that talks about breathing and meditating, he's the reason why I talk about breathing and meditating so much. Is this really the way to be acting? Because a person that really does breathe and meditate, they would not be acting like this. They would stay calm. And I get we're all humans and we can never be calm 100% of the time, but acting like that, I just don't understand why. I don't understand. It's almost like Hamza's not satisfied with himself. I don't know, like, what I watched in that video, obviously I'm not going to play the video because I don't want to risk copyright or something, but the way Hamza was acting in that video, when I was watching it, I was like, it's not right. At the time I didn't see much of it because I don't know, but a couple days later I still think about that video and I'm just like, nah. Like, getting annoyed at people that really look up to you and are real fans trying to follow in your footsteps, that are maybe asking for more free videos because they can't spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on a course. If they are asking in like a mean, disrespectful way, cool, do whatever you want. Obviously, you have your right to. But I doubt most of them do. I'm very sure most of them show you the utmost respect, because a lot of these young men watching your videos might even view you as like a father, because they don't even have their own fathers in their life. So their father, acting in this way and, almost disrespecting them, it can really hurt. All Hamza had to do was say everything he said, but just in a more grown-up, respectful way. As men, we need to learn how to manage our emotions, especially when talking to thousands of people online. If I make the mistake and act like Hamza, it doesn't matter as much because I only get a couple views on my videos anyways. But Hamza gets hundreds of millions of views every year and acting like this. And so many people in the comment section was agreeing with me that, this wasn't the right way to act. This wasn't, lots of people were saying that they were disappointed in Hamza, and I don't blame them. Hamza, if money wasn't important, then why are you clickbaiting your audience? Why are you backtracking on a lot of the things you say, not even talking about you know, the things in this video. I'm talking about like separate things that I've even spoken about on my other social media, like Twitter. I made a video talking about Hamza, right? Why do you backtrack on a lot of what you say, and you're almost like a hypocrite to a few things? Why are you attacking your audience and getting mad at them for pretty much no reason, right? Your audience made you. Your audience is the reason why you are in the place you are today and are so successful. So why are you disrespecting them? Why are you like acting in this like spiteful way as if like they mean nothing to you? One day I would like to be in Hamza's position, and if I ever acted like Hamza did in those like last couple minutes of that video, I don't know. I would be very ashamed of myself. I don't think I'd ever forgive myself. And I will forever see Hamza in a new way now. I won't ever see Hamza as this warm guy that, you know, I originally thought he was. You know, why is he acting in this greedy way? I don't know, maybe he's got a problem within himself that he hasn't talked about, you know, and Hamza's not going to respond to this. I'm not talking about my video specifically, but I'm talking about Hamza isn't going to respond to this because, you know, he didn't even respond. He got a bit of backlash for talking about some female self-improvement YouTuber, and he was like, oh, that she's bad for women because she's telling women to be too masculine and stuff. And that was 10 times bigger than this backlash was. And he hasn't responded to that, so I'm definitely not expecting him to respond to this. Yeah. It just hurts a little bit because, like, if it was someone I didn't care about, cool, whatever, right? But, you know, I really looked up to Hamza, and I'm just never really going to see him in the same way because of this. And you might not see this as a big deal, but to me and a lot of the people that watched those last 2 minutes of the video, it was, you know, go and watch the video and tell me you didn't feel a certain way when you were watching that. Like your testosterone wasn't like wanting to almost rip Hamza's head off. Like I'm not saying that's what I wanted to do personally, but if you're gonna run a business and be a tribe leader to millions of people, please do it right. Hamza, I won't lie, you've disappointed me a lot, and I can never imagine myself acting in the way you have today. Thank you for watching as always. Take care and peace.